Hello everyone, this is Tarun. So apparently, I'm playing the normal mode, in Alliance Battle because this is the last of my challenges. You know, honestly, I'm not actually quite happy with the game's current state because I'm not saying the game is like crashing and burning or like that and all, but with the recent upgrades and the recent updates and all the things I've been seeing on social media like on YouTube about Mall Fight, it just kind of makes me upset because like I've been playing this game for 6 years, so seeing your own like your favorite mobile game like getting dunked on and being cornered is actually it's actually not it's not very pleasant. It's actually unpleasant and it feels terrible, obviously. So Shala Ball, apparently she's bad. She's actually terrible. Even at tier 4, apparently, it seems like. And she's a character who you can unlock for 6,600 crystals. And after you unlock her, you do get like, right now she's on discount. That's why she's 5,000 crystals. But once you take her to 50, 60, and 70, you kind of like you kind of like get the crystals refunded back to you. So Shala Ball is she's getting a new tier 4, and honestly, a lot of people actually bought Shala Ball, I believe, and a lot of people are very disappointed. I could show you the forum, but you can check it out yourself. You can check out the latest post of what people are saying about Shala Ball and Emma Frost. Both are really really bad apparently, and I'm not sad and all, because to be honest, this is actually a good dodge for me, because I don't have to go and waste my money spending crystals on like Shala Ball, or buying the other one, what's her name, spending my crystals on Emma Frost or something. I don't want to do that. Obviously, I've been saving crystals. I got like 4,400 crystals now. I've been like saving crystals for the deluxe pack. I still have 11 days of the stock stash, and I can actually, I have money to buy the stock stash again. So that will put me immediately on buying this pack. And I also really want to buy the Deadpool pack as well, the Psylocke mission. I really want to unlock this because it's not just because of Psylocke, it's also like you get 1,500 crystals back. You also get this missions, which is good, and also I get Strife, which is also double good. So yeah, I don't know from where. I think I will, I think I will go and spend all my crystals on buying all of the deluxe packs, because the first deluxe pack I've ever bought was the Jean Grey. This is the deluxe pack I first bought in this game, and then I saved up crystals and I bought this one, the Guardians of Galaxy deluxe pack, where I got Nova Richard Rider, and then I went ahead and I purchased this one, the Fantastic Four deluxe pack. And again, this is actually one of my favorite mission, because you can see Doomsday. It literally has the title of the upcoming Marvel like Avengers movie. So this is actually pretty insane. So I actually got Invisible Woman through that, and this is the only way you can get Invisible Woman. And because I unlocked this mission, you can see my extreme boost ISO 8 is actually, I have more than 277, which means I can obtain this per day, every day. So let me just show you. I can just press this button and boom, I get so much of that. And it's not from that mission alone, even from the Fate of the Universe mission, you can see, boom, wow. So obviously, I actually do sell my I do sell all these 5-star ISO 8s, because it's completely waste for me. So with the previous event quest, I chose to get the Mega Tier 2 ticket, and apparently this 8th week check-in event is actually not as bad, because I was thinking this will be normal, but you can see In the first week itself, you get a tier 2 selector, and then you get a whopping 300 crystals, and also you get some tier 4 materials, and you also get a 6-star chest, by the way. That will give you like 256 biometrics or 384 biometrics, but you get another 6-star selector, you get another crystals, and you get a 6-star rank up ticket. This is actually, I can't believe they just gave us this. To be honest, this 6-star mega rank up ticket is so useless, but I'll come to that in a minute. Yeah, we also get another like tier 4 material solo faltine 50, which is amazing. We also get a hero chest, another 300 crystals, another 6-star selector. We get a mythic comic card chest, which is not that big, but we get us again a 6-star biomet 6-star hero chest. And here in week 8, as you can see, we not just only get tier 4 materials, awakened ISO, crystals. Not just that, we also get tier 3 advancement ticket. That's right. And this is pretty insane, because they never actually upgraded, or they never actually changed the 8th week check-in event for a long time. Like they've been following the old pattern since Avengers Endgame. Since that, like, I've been playing this game for 6 years, and the 8th week check-in event was never changed. Now only they changed the 8th week check-in event, and it's actually incredible, because I was not expecting this from Netmarble and the developers of this game, because I was not expecting that they would just give us a tier 3 advancement ticket. Now obviously, yeah, I can't do anything with this tier 3 advancement ticket, because I don't really have a character to take to tier 3. If I had, means I would have taken them to tier 3 anyways, but I don't have any character who is tier 3able. But still, that ticket is actually very useful, because if they release another character in the future, I might be able to use the ticket to get the character to level tier 3 without spending those extra cost. My null, you can see my null is top rank 40,000. This is actually insane, because I'm actually I didn't spend a lot of money. I did spend a couple of money, obviously, and I already got my null to rank 40,000 above. And you can see I gave him a lot of Odin's blessing, I gave him a lot of love. I also I gave him this full amazing ISO 8 chest. The only thing is I don't have his artifact, but we will get it in the future. I gave him the CTP of Conquest, and I also mythicked his uniform, which, by the way, his uniform options are bad, but the uniform is actually very, 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 very hard to build. The same thing with Sentry. Sentry is also the same cost as null, but with Sentry, he's obviously the epic quest character, and his uniform bonus was also pretty bad, because it had Wenwu and Iceman, which no one uses that. You can see my Sentry, I have an artifact on Sentry. I actually got this artifact from a 4-star artifact selector in the last update. So I'm sure you guys might all have heard about Spider-Man, because we just got a first look at Spider-Man Brand New Day, and how Peter Parker will look like what kind of suit he will have in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And we just got a glimpse of that, and right now I'm on my phone, so I can't show you that, but I just want to talk to you guys about the future of Spider-Man, because given this guy a CTP of Regen, I might take this off and I might give him something else. I always had this artifact on him. I always had this isolate set on him. I always had this I always had him to tier 4, and I don't use him a lot. The thing is, I don't use Spider-Man too much, because he's a PvP character, and the characters I use for PvP is not Spider-Man, unfortunately. This is the team I use for PvP, and Spider-Man, I don't really use him anywhere except for Shadowland and sometimes in story mode, but other than that, no. So I can't believe this, but after a year, I think in this exact month, we will be getting Spider-Man brand new day, and it is actually going to be incredible. It's going to be amazing, obviously. Uh, Honestly, I didn't buy Iron Man's uniform. The new one, the model nil. This uniform, obviously, this is a reference to Doctor Doom, but the problem is, if I buy this uniform, it's just not a huge upgrade. That's why I didn't buy it. I always been a fan of Tony. I am a hardcore Iron Man fan. You can say I have the Iron Man Mark 85 suit, which is used to be one of my favorite, Avengers Endgame suit. This one we got in the 60th anniversary, and this one we got in 2022, and still this uniform still hits very hard. This uniform is still good for Tony. He's not the best character, obviously. He has fallen down a bit, but he's actually pretty nice. He gets the job done immediately. uh, Also, in the 10th year anniversary, I got this uniform ticket. I haven't used it on anyone, as you can see. I'm like saving this ticket for the future uniforms. Obviously, you can't use that ticket for like uniforms that which come out newly, but in the future I will like take care of that. I'm on the way to 6,600 crystals. We just need 2,200 crystals more, and I will be satisfied with that. Yeah, so I guess my account is doing pretty nice. I have good cards. I mean, I got this card fully on based on luck. This card also was pure luck, because, by the way, I only re-rolled this one time, and you can't believe how much incredibly lucky I got in this game, because except for one star, I got all the other stars as blue star, which means I will soon have more than 16% of peers in my cards. And right now, cards mean everything in your account, right? Because this is actually, this shows, this is your entire roster, right? This is the entire game. Like, your character build is not as important as your cards. It is important, but it's not as important as like comic cards in this game. So I've been saving all the other like mythic comic cards. You can see I have so much. These are the other comic cards I have, premium comic cards. I was thinking of buying another card deck, but I realized that 1,000 crystals is not just, it's not worth for another card deck. Maybe if you spend money in the game frequently, then it's worth it, but otherwise it's not. So I didn't do that. So the the luck with the Gwenpool card, the upcoming, we all know that Spider-Man will be getting a new uniform in the future, in the next year, which is it's a long time, it's not a short time. But obviously, I think Spider-Man should be good. He's right now only for PvP, and even in PvP also, like, no one uses him in timeline battle. As you can see, my Spider-Man is top 19,000, but that doesn't mean he's like good, or that doesn't mean that I use him frequently. This is the uniform I used to have for Spider-Man, and this uniform was really good when it came out, because he hit like a truck when it comes to like timeline battle. This one got released recently with the symbiote update, and a lot of people didn't like the, I mean, a lot of people did go and buy it, but a lot of people didn't actually like this uniform, because it's just, it was kind of like a disrespect to Peter Parker, the Spider-Man character itself, because he was not as good as people were expecting him to be. So yeah, to be honest, the Fantastic Four update is actually pretty bad. I have to be honest, the uniforms are horrible. I've heard like horrible things about Invisible Woman. I've heard more horrible things about the Thing. Mr. Fantastic, I don't know if he's good or bad. I mean, he's very fun to play, okay? He's very fun to play, but that's not enough. Like, fun is not enough for thousands of crystals. And Johnny Honestly, Johnny also, I mean, Johnny, I think he's like he's also very fun to play, but I don't know if he's, world breaking, or I don't know if he's like as good. To be honest, everyone hated this uniform for Johnny because this uniform was literally nothing. They didn't do anything with that uniform, and this one was a real game changer. Absolutely. And now we have the Fantastic Four uniform, and now he's gonna get another uniform, we all know, in Avengers Doomsday. Probably not, but who knows. So I'm actually pretty upset about, I am pretty hyped for Spider-Man because, Spider-Man is everyone's favorite character. I am pretty happy about my cards because I got this card purely by luck. And you can see I'm not been doing bad either in my farming of materials. So these are my CTPs. I didn't equip on any of the characters. The last CTP I got was the CTP of Rage. I actually got it from a chest. We need to like re-roll it a bit just to make it better. But other than that, I am not doing as bad I was thinking. But only the uniforms, I've heard horrible things about the new uniforms. I've heard horrible things about Emma Frost. I've heard horrible things about even what's her name, Shala Ball. Yeah, it's not looking good actually. I don't think you should buy Shala Ball. You can just skip her completely. Absolutely, you can buy her if you spend a lot of money in the game, or if you are like a die-hard fan of her. But apparently she's weak. She's just not powerful, and neither is Emma Frost. And 2000 rupees for a uniform, especially a bad seasonal uniform, is actually not a good idea. So yeah, this video was just me talking about my opinion on Shala Ball, and also showing you my account progress in August this month. So thank you guys for watching this video. I am days away from taking Null to tier 4. His stat boost is insane. Okay, I need to get more all attack on my cards, but we will get that. But you can see I'm not as far away as possible. I'm very close. I'm so close. I got this much soul of faculty not from playing giant boss raid, but it's also from the otherworld battle. So yeah, from here I just got it now only a few minutes ago. So yeah, it's been going good. The August month has actually been taking very well. I've been farming continuously. Obviously, yeah, this event is actually it's pretty nice. Actually, they're giving you a free CTP. To be honest, instead of giving us a CTP, if they're gonna give us a CTP, they should have included the CTP of competition in this dimension test chest. But whatever, they didn't include that. Yeah, this is gonna set me up to immediately tier 4 Null. This is actually gonna set me up immediately to tier 4 Null. That's actually bananas. So that's what's been happening in my account. I hopefully I made I think I hopefully made some good usage on this video for you. I just showed you my card building and my account and my characters and all that for the August month. And I'm actually pretty hyped for Spider-Man brand new day. Honestly, I really want Spider-Man to get a new uniform. Yeah, that would be amazing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Okay, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.